Good morning, everyone. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning to you. To you, and especially to you. Welcome to the Traveling Tarot. This is your daily psychic forecast for Wednesday, September 4th, 2019. My name is Stephen Dillard Carroll. So, I made it through my birthday. I survived my birthday, and I had a good time, and that's all that I will say about that. What happens on Stephen's birthday stays at Stephen's birthday, and that's all I'll say about that. So I hope that your Tuesday was equally as fun, and I hope that you have started Wednesday feeling refreshed and ready to go. Please do comment down below and tell me what you've been thinking about these readings so far. I know I want to give a shout out to Barb. Barb makes sure to respond to almost every one of my videos, and I really do appreciate you, Barb. I really do. Thank you so very much for taking time out of your busy schedule to A, watch my videos, and B, to actually comment on them. So shout out to you, Barb. Thank you very much. And shout out to the other people that have been watching my videos consistently. Thank you. I really, really appreciate you. Do comment down below more often. I'd love to hear from you. And while you're down there, why don't you go ahead and like and subscribe and share this video with other people that you think might benefit from some unconditional love today, because that's what we're all about on this channel, is empowering everyone to deepen their capacity to unconditionally love. So with that in mind, let's get to it. This is a reading for the collective today, and my hope and prayer is that there is always something good and positive that everyone can glean from all of my readings, regardless of your present circumstance. And at the very least, my hope and genuine prayer is that once you finish this video, you feel empowered. You feel emboldened to go out there and make great life choices so that you can live your best life possible. So, let's get into today's reading. Let's get into today's big storyline. And today's big storyline is brought to us by the Six of Gabriel. The Six of Gabriel. There we are. There's the Six of Gabriel. And the Six of Gabriel is saying, congratulations, you've done a wonderful job. Time to move on to the next project. Awards, scholarships, or promotions. So, very good. The Six of Gabriel is giving us some good news already this morning. The Six of Gabriel is the Six of Wands in the Rider-Waite deck. So it's very much a victory card. So we will be delving into that. But victory is the main thoroughfare for today. Victory is the main storyline for today. So how wonderful is that, right? That's great. So let's be victorious on this Wednesday. And then let's jump into our two subplots. And our first subplot for today is brought to us by Strength. Yes. Strength. There's the Strength card. And the Strength card is Archangel Ariel. And it says, strength and grace through kindness, self-confidence, and forgiveness. Yes. Archangel Ariel is saying strengthen grace through kindness, self-confidence, and forgiveness. And already this reading feels like it's going to be a good reading for us today, an encouraging reading for us today, an empowering reading for us today. So let's see what our last subplot for today is. And our last subplot is brought to us by the Knight of Gabriel. There's the Knight of Gabriel. And the Knight of Gabriel is confident, enthusiastic, courageous, and charismatic. Time to take action, great passion for a cause, instinctively knowing just what to do. I love it. I love it. Already, I'm loving it. The Knight of Gabriel is confident, enthusiastic, courageous, and charismatic. And the Knight of Gabriel is telling us it's time to take action. Great passion for a cause, instinctively knowing just what to do. So there we have it. I get the feeling off the bat that this is a life lesson for someone out there. This reading is going to be not just about love, or not just about career, or not just about family, or about finances, or about any number of things that we have to deal with on a daily basis. I'm getting that this is life lessons for all of us. Or for some of us, I should say, life lessons. So let's jump into it. The Six of Gabriel. Congratulations, you've done a wonderful job. Time to move on to the next project, awards, scholarships, or promotion. So we're going to start with the first sentence there. Congratulations, you've done a wonderful job. And what I'm getting very strongly from that is, quite frankly, you've done a wonderful job just by being here. There is a school of thought that says that Earth is one of the hardest classrooms in the entire cosmos. And you're doing something just by being here, just by incarnating in this flesh. You are actually doing something. You are actually moving forward. And the Six of Gabriel is saying you are moving forward in ways that you have no idea. Every day that you live, you are moving forward. You are progressing. It might be baby steps. It might even be so subtle as to not be noticed by you, but trust and believe you are making progress. Inch by inch, centimeter by centimeter, you are making progress. So congratulations to you today. Pat yourself on the back. Today is the day that you can actually revel in the good stuff. Today is the day that you can actually say, thank you, universe, for bringing me this far. And the universe will say back to you, congratulations on a job well done. Don't beat yourself up so much. Do not beat yourself up so much. It does you no good. Stop comparing your life and your spiritual journey to the lives and spiritual journeys of other people. We all have our own specific journeys. No one person is further along on the journey, on the path, than you are. They are just at a certain point in their spiritual evolution that has absolutely zero to do with you. You are doing a great job. The universe is encouraging you today to let you know that you are doing a great job. Even in the dark times, even in the hard times, even in the times where you just want to give up. The universe is saying, you are doing a great job. Hang in there and celebrate. It might seem counterintuitive on those dark and dreary days to actually say, you know what, today I'm going to celebrate. But the universe is saying, celebrate today. Let's try something different and celebrate all the good stuff that we have accomplished and all the good stuff that we are about to accomplish. Celebrate it. Why not? Time to move on to the next project. This might be a work thing. This certainly might be a work, or it might be, you know what, I take that back. It might not be, it could be a work thing, or it could be another project around the house, another project like a hobby or something like that, or a pastime. Time to move on to the next thing. If you're involved with the community, find the next thing to be involved with. Spread the wealth a little bit. Spread your creativity and your ideas and your passion and your joy. Spread that around. It's time to move on to the next project. Find out what the next big thing for you is. Even if it isn't in work, it could be in your life. Find the next big thing for you and then move on to it. Try it out. Why not, right? Why not? Time to move on to the next project. Find something that moves you and see if you can't focus on that for a little while and see what kind of rewards you reap while focusing in on that particular thing, whatever that thing is. And it says awards, scholarships, or promotions. Okay, now this certainly has to do with work. Congratulations on the job well done at work. I get the feeling that for some of you, you're going to actually get recognized for the work that you do. It may, be over a pizza lunch that the boss throws and says, hey, you're doing a great job. Or it might be even something bigger and grander than that. But I just get the feeling that for some of you, your hard work is going to be recognized. And, we're talking about scholarships or promotions, or awards. It could be something academic as well. Some of you may be struggling to pay your way through college or through graduate school or through medical school or whatever. You're going to get an award or a scholarship that is going to help you to move forward in your life without the added burden of however much that monetary award is weighing on your shoulders. You'll be able to apply that to your student debt and walk a little bit lighter today. So good for you. You have worked hard. I am always impressed by people that move forward with their education and continue to be academics. I finished college. I got my bachelor's degree, and there was a part of me that wanted to continue on, but the universe had other plans for me. But I always love a good academic. If you want to get me wet all over, be an academic. Talk to me about something that I don't know anything about, especially if it has to do with STEM, science, technology, engineering, and math. If it's STEM and you know it, trust and believe. I'm sliding off my chair just talking about it right now. I admire academics. I absolutely admire a good academic. And so if you are that, just know that you are going to be awarded for your hard work and your perseverance. And of course, promotions might be on the line for those of us that are out there in the workforce. A promotion might be on tap for us for that. So wonderful, wonderful news. Thank you, Six of Gabriel. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful news. Now we move on to the Strength card. strength and grace through kindness, self-confidence and forgiveness. I really want to focus in on that first sentence. Strength and grace through kindness. very, very often our idea of strength is either physical strength, we're talking bodybuilders, world's strongest man, world's strongest woman, people that can lift tiny planets. Very often we think of those massively muscular people that are stronger, that can lift more with their pinky toe than we can lift with our entire body. Or we might think of someone that is powerful, that is a titan of business or a titan of technology. Our Amazon.coms or our Google.coms or our Microsoft people, or even people that are in television or radio or film, just big people that have power, lots and lots of power. We might think of strength that way. We might think of strength as on the flip side of that, on the darker side of strength, we might think of people that are bullies, that are strong, people that bulldoze over other people as being strong individuals. We might think of people who put on that bravado, that stance of strength, and some of us might be fooled by that as that being actual strength. But the truth of the matter is, strength comes through kindness. Strength comes through understanding. Strength comes through compassion. Strength comes through unconditional love. It's not passive. It is not weak. It is not vulnerable. It's strong. One of the strongest things that you can do for somebody who's being an asshole to you is be kind to them. One of the strongest things that you can do for someone that is unintentionally being rude is to be kind to them. One of the strongest things that you can do for someone that doesn't seem to care about anything but them and they're in their own little world right now is to be kind to them. We never know the struggles other people are going through. We just don't. We never know what kind of day that person is going through. We don't know what kind of news that person has gotten. We just don't know. Does that give them the right to be jerks? No, of course not. But how we react to people that perhaps aren't at their best says a lot about us and our strength levels. The universe is saying, be kind to people today. Go out of your way to be kind to people. Even the people that may not be the nicest people in that moment, be kind to them, because you will be amazed at how that little kindness will affect them. May not be immediate, you may not even see it that day, but eventually they will remember that kindness. And even if they don't, energy is energy, and energy affects us. So eventually that kind energy that we gave to them is going to affect them. And again, we may not ever see it, but trust and believe our kindness affects other people, and we're strong when we do it. We are so strong when we show compassion to people. We are so very strong when we show unconditional love to people, especially the people that aren't at their best when we encounter them. Strength and grace through kindness. The universe is saying, be kind. Be kind today. Self-confidence and forgiveness. We're going to start with forgiveness. Again, strength. One of the strongest things that we can do is actually forgive somebody. And forgiving that person has nothing to do with them. Forgiveness has nothing to do with the other person. It has everything to do with us. Now, how people define forgiveness is different for every person. I personally define forgiveness as I'm not going to be mad at you anymore. And that's how I forgive people. I'm not going to be mad at you anymore. I'm not going to allow you to take up negative headspace in my head anymore. I'm not going to allow what happened to take up valuable real estate in my spirit. I am going to forgive you, and I am going to release you in love and light. That, to me, is forgiveness. For me, that does not mean we're hanging out. That doesn't mean that you're invited to the cookout. That does not mean that we're calling each other every day. That does not mean that we're out and about kikiing and drinking and laughing it up. It just means I'm done being mad at you. I'm done being mad at you, and I release you in love and light. That's Stephen's definition of forgiveness. Your definition of forgiveness might be something else entirely. And before we leave forgiveness, very often we forget to forgive ourselves. And that's when we forgive ourselves, we are standing in strength. It is huge to forgive one's self. It is gigantic to forgive oneself. It is incredible to say, that wasn't my fault. Or if it was our fault, I forgive myself for being that person. Or I forgive myself for the times that I have fallen short. Or I forgive myself for having hurt someone else. Or I forgive myself for having hurt myself. I forgive myself for cutting my own self short. I forgive myself for not living up to my highest potential. That's huge. It is so huge, and so many people get caught up in the idea of I must forgive other people, I must forgive other people, I must release them in love and light, I need to stop being angry at them. Well, stop being angry at yourself. Stop beating your own self up. Stop being angry at yourself and continually kicking yourself while you're already down. If you're able to do that, you're strong. If you're able to not only forgive other people, but forgive yourself, you are strong. And the universe is encouraging you to lean into that strength today. And when you do that, you get more self-confidence. That is just the one of the natural outcomes of quiet strength, as we call it. You gain self-confidence, and what a wonderful thing. So let's move on to the Knight of Gabriel. Confident, enthusiastic, courageous, charismatic. Time to take action, great passion for a cause, instinctively knowing just what to do. And we're going to focus, yes, on that last sentence. Instinctively knowing just what to do. Friends, you know what to do. You already know what to do. You know what is going to be required of you, and you know what to do. So get out there and do it. Time to take action. Stop working in the realm of daydreams and take those daydreams and remix them into quote-unquote real life. Take those plans and remix them into something that you're actually doing instead of planning. I always say, you know what? It's time to stop cooking and serve the meal that you have been working on. It's time to get out of the kitchen, ladies and gentlemen, and non-conforming gender people out there. It's time to take action. It's time to move forward. And you know, we talked about this a little bit. Great passion for a cause. Time to move on to the next project. With the Six of Gabriel, the Knight of Gabriel is saying maybe that next big project is finding a cause that you can be passionate about. Maybe volunteerism is something that you need to be doing. Maybe the Boys and Girls Club of America, Big Brothers and Big Sisters. After school programs, getting involved in your community somehow, finding a cause that speaks to you, that you can be passionate about, and actually working towards that. The Knight of Gabriel is saying it might be time for some of you to actually work that out. And my candle has just now gone out, and so I'll have to replace that for tomorrow. But you know what to do. You know what brings you passion. You know a cause that you could definitely get behind. Time to do it. Time to do it. So, I mean, we've got three different things going on here today, but they all combine to make a wonderful and beautiful reading for us today. So I encourage each and every one of us to take what we have learned today, to apply it to our lives and make our lives better for having done all of that. Thank you, universe, for this wonderful, wonderful blessing that we have received from you today. And so now it's time to get down to the nitty. I don't know. Anyway, we're going to do a 3-card spread to see if the universe has anything more specific to tell us today. We're going to do a 3-card spread that is morning, afternoon, and evening. So let's get into it. Let's give these cards a couple of more shuffles. And cut them. And let's see what's happening for today. This is the morning card. This is the afternoon card. And this is the evening card. Very good. Very good, very good, very good. All right, the morning card is the Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles. And I think this is connected to the Six of Gabriel over there, and that congratulations, you've done a wonderful job. Congratulations, what you have put into motion is now bearing fruit. Congratulations, what you're doing is continuing to bear fruit. Congratulations, you have put in the hard work, and look at what you are reaping because of it. There is more to come. The universe is saying be patient because we have more for you. Excuse me. Again, time to move on to the next project. The universe has more for us, and be patient as you wait for that. But as you're waiting for it, look back on your hard work and see the rewards that you have reaped from it. The Seven of Pentacles is all about taking pride in what you have done, taking pride in what you have accomplished, and seeing it sprout and grow and blossom and bear all sorts of fruit. This morning is the morning for you to celebrate that. Six of Gabriel. It's time to celebrate that. It's time to send up a thank you prayer to the universe for taking you this far. And the universe will say, there's more to come. Congratulations. There's more to come. Congratulations. Get ready, because it's going to explode. It's going to be so much better than you ever thought it would be. Have some patience and celebrate today. Then we're moving to the midday / afternoon, and that is brought to us by the Emperor. The Emperor. And the Emperor is in the reverse position. Whenever the Emperor is in the reverse position, I immediately go to a loss of stability. It may be a fleeting loss of stability, but it's certainly a loss of stability somehow, some way. But it's nothing that you can't overcome. It's something that you can't see your way through. It's nothing that will get the best of you. It will just be, I'm getting the feeling that I'm getting that this is a lot like the Tower card in the Rider-Waite. I'm not sure why the Tower card didn't come up, but I just get the feeling that this is giving me Tower tease, as the young gays would say. It's giving me Tower tease. And the rug might be ripped out from underneath you later on today. There might be some of you, I'm getting a loss of a job. Yeah, I'm getting a loss of a job. And I'm sorry about that. If that is true for you today, I'm really, really sorry. But again, it's something that you can't see your way through. It's not something that you can't face that challenge and meet it head on and find something better for yourself. The reason why something is ending for you is because something better is about to begin for you. So if in fact this afternoon you find yourself jobless, that's okay. It really is okay, because first of all, something better is coming for you, and second of all, you probably weren't that happy at the job anyway. So I just feel like for some of you today, a loss of employment is going to happen, but that loss of employment is only so something better can come down the line. So please have faith. Please have courage. Please don't give in to despair this afternoon. If you, in fact, lose employment, something better is coming for you down the line very, very soon. And finally, we have the Temperance card. There's a Temperance card, and it's in the reverse position as well. The Temperance card is in the reverse position. What this is telling me is that there may be some of you that are out of balance. Whenever the Temperance card is in the reverse position, I always say one of your 4 pillars, one or more of your 4 pillars are out of whack. And our 4 pillars are our physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual lives. One of those 4 are multiples of a couple of those are out of whack. They're out of alignment. Tonight might be a great time for us to rediscover our balance, to find out which part of our lives is out of balance, and to slowly but surely bring that back into balance. So that's definitely what the evening is in store for some of us today. This evening, get back into balance. Find a way to get back into balance and then maintain that. It's very easy to momentarily be in balance, but to maintain that sense of equilibrium in all of our 4 pillars, that's the tough part. But it's something that you cannot do. In fact, it's something that you will thrive once you do it. So there you go. There is our reading for today. Thank you, universe, for that wonderful reading today. We will take that, and apply it to our lives in ways that are good and positive. And so we're going to just do the regular affirmator today. The regular affirmators. We're going to just do the regular affirmators because I don't think that this necessarily has to do with work. I believe that we talk about life lessons more than anything else today. So, with that in mind, we're going to give these cards another shuffle. count to three. 1, 2, 3. And our affirmator for today is positive thinking. I love it. Positive thinking. And I love that picture when it comes to positive thinking. Nurturing our own garden, much like the Seven of Pentacles that we just saw, nurturing our own garden. How wonderful. How beautiful. And the positive thinking says, in the garden of my mind, I water the good thoughts and weed out the bad ones. I throw in forgiveness and empathy seeds by the handful if I want, and I take a lawnmower to that jealousy and resentment patch. I'm a pretty badass mind gardener. Yes, we are. Let's read that again. Positive thinking. In the garden of my mind, I water the good thoughts and weed out the bad ones. I throw in forgiveness and empathy seeds by the handful. Strength card, forgiveness. Garden of my mind, Seven of Pentacles. If I want, I throw in forgiveness and empathy seeds by the handful if I want, and I take a lawnmower to that jealousy and resentment patch. I'm a pretty badass mind gardener. Temperance. I mean, this positive thinking card could apply to everything that we talked about today. But certainly to the temperance card, it's like I'm bringing myself into balance and I'm going to think positively today. I'm going to let go of the negative and accentuate the positive today. Enough said. Enough said. And I will leave you with my blessing. Love yourself. Love yourself fully. Love yourself completely. Love yourself wholly. Love yourself unconditionally. Love yourself first. Love yourself foremost, and everything else will fall into line. Have a wonderful and blessed Wednesday, everyone, and I will see you tomorrow.